त्यहाँ छ त मान्छे दुनियाँभरि मान्छे छ के गरे
हामीले टनेल राख्ने उद्देश्य भनेको दुईटा कुरा हुन्छ। एउटा भनेको छोटाउनको लागि, डिस्टेन्स छोटाउनको लागि, अर्को भनेको चाहिँ कम गर्नको लागि। भनेको हामीले इम्पोर्ट गर्छौँ नि त फ्युलहरू, घुमेर जाँदाखेरि बढी खर्च हुन्छ। टनेलबाट जाँदाखेरि लङ टर्ममा अहिले हाम्रो भाइबिलिटी टेस्ट भन्ने हुन्छ। भाइबिलिटी भनेको यदि 5 किलोमिटरको सडकलाई 1 किलोमिटरको टनेलले रिप्लेस गर्न सक्छ भने र त्यो बाटोमा इनफ ट्राफिक छ भने त्यो केसमा चाहिँ हामीले टनेल हामीले बनाउन सकिन्छ एउटा। अर्को भनेको पहिरोको जोखिमहरू भएको एकदमै हार्ड ग्राउन्ड हुन्छ नि, त्यस्तो केसमा चाहिँ हामीले जुनसुकै केसमा भयो भने हामीले टनेल राख्ने व्यवस्था दुईटा केसमा हुन्छ र अब दुईटै केसमा हामीले टनेलको प्र्याक्टिस सुरु गर्छौँ।
रिबन काटेर चलिरहेको छ। रिबन काटेर यो सुइङ मार्गको देखाइरहेका छौँ होइन। जापानका प्रतिनिधि, जापानका एम्बेसडर सुइङ मार्गको उद्घाटन भइरहेको छ। रिबन काटेर उद्घाटन गर्ने काम
स्वस्ति न इन्द्र वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु।
घन्टी बजाऊ घन्टी। मन्त्रीजी अलिकति देखिनु पर्यो यता मन्त्रीजी अलिकति देखिनु पर्यो
अरे अम्मा भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येम स्थिरैरङ्गे ततवा गसस्तनो वृद्धसे महि देवहितं जरायुः
मन्त्रीजी अलिकति देखिनु पर्यो ओके मन्त्री
Minister for Infrastructure Development, special guest, President of Japan International Cooperation Agency, special guest, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Embassy of Japan in Nepal, honorable members of the Parliament, honorable member of National Planning Commission, respected mayors of Chandragiri and Dhunibesi municipality, representatives from Honorable Minister Secretariat, Joint Secretary of Government of Nepal, media personnel and esteemed guests. Warm greetings and namaste. I am Engineer Tanisha Gyawali from Department of Roads Development Cooperation Implementation Division, and it's my distinct honor and privilege to serve as the Master of Ceremony for the remainder of today's inaugural ceremony. We now approach the ceremonial highlight of today's historic occasion, the inauguration of the Nagdunga Tunnel, Nepal's first modern road tunnel, on 27th July 2026 by the Honorable Minister for Infrastructure Development, Mr. Sunil Lamsal. We will commemorate this landmark achievement with the ribbon-cutting ceremony, which will be followed by the unveiling of the stone monument, and then we will have the ministerial inaugural drive inside the tunnel. After that, we will reconvene back here in this stage. So, without any further ado, may I kindly request our esteemed and distinguished guests to proceed towards the east portal of the Nagdunga Tunnel. I kindly request that our audience proceed patiently and slowly so that there is no commotion. And
23 सेप्टेम्बर 2019 मा भएको थियो र ओरिजिनल कन्ट्र्याक्ट एमाउन्ट 13.6 अरब भ्याट बाहेक थियो। रिभाइज कन्ट्र्याक्ट एमाउन्ट पछि 15.4 अरब भ्याट बाहेक र टोटल मुआवजा सहित चाहिँ करिब 24 अरब यसको लगानी भएको देखिन्छ। अब अपरेसन एन्ड मेन्टेनेन्सको लागि टनल अपरेसन ट्राफिक म्यानेजमेन्टको लागि हामीले सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर नियुक्त गरेका छौँ। युक्सिन एआरटीजेबी उहाँले 5 वर्ष यो सञ्चालन गर्नुहुनेछ र यो विभिन्न टोल रेट, यो टोल टनल हो र यो टोल रेटहरू पहिले सार्वजनिक भइसकेको छ। यो टोल रेट चाहिँ भेहिकल अपरेटिङ कस्ट र ट्राभल टाइम सेभिङको आधारबाट हामीले निर्धारण गरेका छौँ र अब सञ्चालनबारे यो उद्घाटन समारोह सम्पन्न भए लगत्तै सुरुङ मार्गबाट आपतकालीन सेवाका सवारी साधनहरूको नियन्त्रित आवागमन प्रारम्भ गरिनेछ। केही समय परीक्षण सञ्चालन अवधि रहनेछ। उक्त अवधिमा अन्य सवारी साधनलाई समेत क्रमशः चरणबद्ध रूपमा प्रवेश गराई सुरुङको सुरक्षा प्रणाली, सञ्चालन व्यवस्था तथा आपतकालीन प्रतिक्रिया प्रणालीको परीक्षण गरिनेछ। टोल व्यवस्थापनलाई आधुनिक र प्रभावकारी बनाउन आरएफआइडीमा आधारित विद्युतीय टोल सङ्कलन प्रणाली जडान गरिएको छ। सडक बोर्ड नेपालबाट स्वीकृत आरएफआइडी पास तोकिएका बैङ्क मार्फत उपलब्ध हुनेछन् र अन्य अधिकृत बैङ्कहरूले पनि उक्त प्रणालीमा आबद्ध हुने कार्य अन्तिम चरणमा रहेका छन्। परीक्षण सञ्चालन अवधिभर सुरुङ प्रयोग गरे बापत कुनै टोल दस्तुर लिइने छैन। परीक्षण सञ्चालन सफलतापूर्वक सम्पन्न भई सुरुङ मार्ग नियमित रूपमा सञ्चालनमा आएपछि स्वीकृत दर रेट अनुसार टोल दस्तुर सङ्कलन प्रारम्भ गरिनेछ। मैले यो अलिकति यो सेलेन फिचरमा जानकारी गराएँ। अब यसपछिको कार्यक्रमलाई अगाडि बढाउन म इन्जिनियर तुनिसा गेवालीजीलाई हार्दिक अनुरोध गर्दछु।
जे भएको छ धेरै राम्रो भएको छ। जे हुनुपर्ने थियो ढिले भए पनि भयो। यो 76 सालमा सम्पादन भएर हिजोका सरकारहरूले जुन यो परिकल्पना गर्नुभयो उहाँहरू सबैलाई उहाँहरूलाई पनि धन्यवाद। र 76 सालदेखि आज 83 साल साउनको 11 गते जो समुद्घाटन भयो त्यसमा अझै धन्यवाद पनि दिन चाहन्छु र सिङ्गो देशको यातायात चाहिँ हामी एकदम खुसी पनि छौँ किनभने 2-3 कारणहरू छन्। यो कारण के भनेदेखि अब यसको प्राविधिक बाटो चाहिँ अहिले चाहिँ निश्चित गाडीहरूलाई मात्रै सञ्चालनमा अगाडि बढाउने भनेको छ। केही समयपछि हाम्रो सार्वजनिक सवारी साधन मालवाहक यात्रुवाहकहरू पनि यो बाटो गरेर हिँड्छन् नै। त्यसको प्राविधिक विषय केही मिलाउन बाँकी होला, त्यो छिटै नै आउँछ। तर यो टोरेल चाहिँ एउटा के भन्छ इतिहासको एउटा छलाङ मारेको छ। यसलाई सकारात्मक ढङ्गबाट हामीले लिएका छौँ। यसको स्वागत पनि गर्छौँ सरकारहरूलाई, हामी यो सरकारहरूलाई। र यसले के भन्छ भने हिजो लामो समयदेखि हामी धेरै ठुलो चाहिँ यो नागढुङ्गाबाट माथि तलबाट सिस्ने बाट जुन माथि आउँदाखेरि जति समय लाग्यो एउटा त समयको बचत भयो यसबाट। अब एउटा आर्थिक बचत पनि भएको छ। तेल चाहिँ 1 घन्टा 1.5 घन्टा गाडी चाहिँ स्टार्टमै राख्नुपर्ने अवस्था, के भन्छ ढकढक गरेर स्टार्ट गरेर गाडी राखिरहनु पर्ने अवस्था थियो, जाम थियो भने। अर्को कुरा यो सुरुङ मार्गले आज चाहिँ नागढुङ्गा यो सिधेको जुन सुरुङ मार्ग छ, यो सुरुङ मार्गले काठमाडौँ उपत्यकाको ट्राफिक जामलाई पनि सहजीकरण गर्छ भन्ने मलाई विश्वास छ। किनभने धेरै ठाउँबाट जाने भयो, माथिबाट जाने, माथि प्रज्वलन र कुन सवारी चल्छन् भन्ने कुराको निर्केल त अझै पनि पूर्वाधार विकास मन्त्रालयले गर्न बाँकी नै छ। तर जे सवारी साधन चल्दैछन् यो धेरै राम्रो छ। त्यसकारणले यो यतिमै सीमित नराखिकन सरकारलाई म भन्छु, हिजोका सरकारहरूले पनि विभिन्न ठाउँमा मेची महाकालीका सडकहरू अत्यन्त वा लाग्ने खालका बनाएका पनि छन्। विभिन्न कोरिडोरहरू बनेका छन्, विभिन्न लोकमार्गहरू बन्दै आएका छन् हिजो विगतका सरकारदेखि भने। अहिलेको सरकारले यसलाई स्पिड दिएको छ, यसलाई चाहिँ प्राथमिकतामा राखेर यसलाई अगुवाई गरेको छ। हामीले भनेको पनि यस्ता यो जस्तो हिजो जापानी सरकारले जाइकाले चाहिँ बिपी राजमार्गको सडक बनायो, काठमाडौँ ढुङ्गो बस्तार लगायतका स्थान। त्यसै गरेर यो अहिले चाहिँ यो पनि लामो 5-7 वर्षको पिरियडपछि विभिन्न आरोह अवरोहका बिचमा यो उद्घाटन भएको छ। आज तपाईँ हामी कोही नेपाली पनि खुसी नभएको त सायद कोही पनि छैन होला। सबै हामी हर्षित छौँ, खुसी छौँ। र यो यतिमा सीमित नभइकन नेपालमा यस्ता सम्भावित ठाउँहरू धेरै छन् फास्ट ट्र्याकमा जाने र चाहिँ सुरुङ मार्ग हुने धेरै पहाडका क्षेत्रहरू थुप्रै ठाउँहरू छन्। यसलाई पनि अहिलेको सरकारले जो स्पिडमा अगाडि बढ्छु भन्ने सरकारले बढिरहन्छु भन्ने सरकारले यसलाई छिटो छरितो ढङ्गबाट यस्ता सम्भावित आयोजनाहरूलाई पनि तयारी गरेर गयो भने यो एउटा मुलुक चाहिँ आर्थिक समृद्ध हुन्छ। आर्थिक मुलुकको एउटा सुन्दरता लुक्स नै फेरिएको छ नि। आज हामी कहाँ अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय क्षेत्रमा विदेशमा छौँ कि जस्तो वातावरण पनि भएको छ। भव्य ढङ्गबाट यसको शिलान्यास के भन्छ उद्घाटन भएको छ। यो उद्घाटनमा नेपाली दिवस राष्ट्रिय महासङ्घ सिङ्गो देशको यातायातको तर्फबाट म धन्यवाद पनि दिन चाहन्छु। र यसको आर्थिक पाटोको विषय छ। आर्थिक पाटोको विषयलाई चाहिँ केही पुनर्विचार, सार्वजनिक सवारी साधनलाई, यात्रुवाहक र मालवाहक सवारी साधनलाई केही पुनर्विचार गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने म अनुरोध पनि गर्न चाहन्छु। सरकारलाई म विशेष आग्रह पनि गर्न चाहन्छु।
के भनेको महसुल घटाउनु पर्ने, महसुल
अलिकति बेसी आयो भन्ने जनगुनासो आएको छ। सार्वजनिक यातायात क्षेत्र अन्य क्षेत्रमा पनि केही गुनासो आएको छ। यसलाई चाहिँ यो अब लामो समयसम्मको टिकाउको लागि हो। ठुलो एमाउन्ट, ठुलो रकम चाहिँ खर्चेर बनेको भन्ने कुरा तपाईँ हामीले सुनेका छौँ। तिर्नुपर्ने कुरा त महसुल तिर्नुपर्छ, तर यसलाई चाहिँ लामो समयसम्म अब यसको दीर्घकालीन रूपमा असर नपर्ने गरी ढङ्गबाट आर्थिकलाई पनि व्यवस्थापन गर्न म सरकारलाई आग्रह पनि गर्न चाहन्छु।
धन्यवाद।
President of the Japan International Cooperation Agency, His Excellency the Ambassador of Japan to Nepal, distinguished guests, officials from the Government of Nepal and Embassy of Japan, members of the media, engineers, workers and friends. Namaste and good afternoon to all of you. It is my pleasure as Secretary of the Ministry of Infrastructure Development to offer a few closing words on this truly historic occasion, the inauguration of Nepal's first road tunnel, the Nagdunga-Sisnekhola Tunnel. For decades, the Nagdunga Pass has stood as the western gateway of the Kathmandu Valley, and for just as long as one of the most congested and hazardous stretches on our national road network. Today, that chapter comes to a close. What opens in its place is not merely a tunnel through a mountain, but a tunnel through time, cutting travel time, Sisnekhola and Balambu from over half an hour to a matter of minutes, and removing the risk of the hairpin bends and landslide-prone slopes that generation of travelers have had to endure. This achievement belongs to many hands. I want to acknowledge the vision of the government of Nepal in distinguishing this as a priority project. and the steady partnership of the government of Japan, without which this project would not have been possible. The concessional financing extended through JICA reflects a friendship between our two nations that goes back many years and that has already given Nepal projects like Sinduli Road. This tunnel is the latest and perhaps the most visible expression of our friendship. I would like to thank the President of JICA and the Ambassador of Japan for Nepal for honoring us with your presence today and for your country's unwavering commitment to Nepal's development. Your engineers and ours worked side by side through geological surprises, a global pandemic, and the sheer difficulty of building in young Himalayan rock. And what stands before us today is proof of what that partnership can achieve. I also want to record our deep appreciation for the contractors and consultants who carried out these constructions, and above all for the workers, Nepali and Japanese alike, whose labor, patience and skill made this tunnel a reality. Many of them gained for the first time direct experience in mountain tunnel construction, a body of knowledge that will serve Nepal well as we look forward further tunnel and infrastructure projects across the country. To the Honorable Minister, Mr. Lamsal, thank you for your leadership and for gracing this occasion as our chief guest. Under your guidance, the Ministry remains committed to ensuring that this tunnel is operated safely, maintained diligently, and managed transparently so that the benefit of this investment reaches to the people of Nepal for generations to come. As we open this tunnel to traffic, let us also open our minds to what it represents, that Nepal, despite its difficult terrain, can build ambitious infrastructures when there is political will, technical partnership and patience. This is only the first tunnel. It will not be the last. On behalf of Ministry of Infrastructure Development, I thank all our distinguished guests, our development partners and the people of Nepal for their patience over these years of construction. May this tunnel carry not just vehicles but also the continued goodwill between Nepal and Japan safely and swiftly for many years to come. Thank you very much.
Respectfully invite the special guest, President of Japan International Cooperation Agency,
Asad Sikdel, Secretary of Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Ambassador of Japan to Nepal, His Excellency Mr. Maeda Toru, Honorable Members of Parliament, Honorable Member of National Planning Commission, Mayors and representatives of local communities, esteemed officials of the Government of Nepal, project partners, media representatives, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste and good morning. It is a great honor for me to join you today on this memorable occasion for the inauguration of the Nabdunga Tunnel construction project. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the Government of Nepal, as well as to all the stakeholders involved, including the engineers, workers, and local communities whose dedication and tireless efforts have brought this long-cherished vision to fruition. My previous visit to Nepal was shortly after the devastating Golka earthquake in 2015. At that time, I had witnessed not only the immense damage caused by the disaster, but also the remarkable resilience and determination of the Nepali people. Returning today, I'm inspired to see Nepal moving forward with confidence, investing in infrastructure that supports sustainable growth and resilience. The opening of this tunnel symbolizes the journey from recovery to development and from vulnerability to resilience. In many ways, the Nagdunga Tunnel embodies the aspirations of the Nepalese. It improves connectivity, enhances safety, and strengthens resilience against natural disasters. In this respect, the project reflects the principles of human security to ensure safer mobility, maintain connectivity during emergencies, and expand access to economic opportunities and essential services. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nagdunga Tunnel is a project of historic significance. For many years, the construction of a road tunnel was a shared aspiration among the people of Nepal. Today, that aspiration has been realized. As Nepal's first road tunnel, it serves as a vital gateway connecting Kathmandu with Western Nepal and India. Approximately 9,000 vehicles pass through the Nagdunga corridor each day. In the past, the journey could take more than an hour during peak congestions. With the opening of the tunnel, it will now take only 5 to 7 minutes. By reducing congestion, improving road safety, and enhancing transport efficiency, this project will make a significant contribution to economic activity and to the daily lives of many people. The value of this infrastructure became particularly evident during the record-breaking rainfall in September 2024. Even while still under construction, the Nagdunga Tunnel corridor helped maintain connectivity when major transport routes were disrupted. This clearly demonstrated the importance of resilient infrastructure in ensuring the movement of people, emergency services, and essential goods in times of crisis. However, this achievement did not come without facing its own challenges. The project faced extremely difficult geological conditions, shaped by the same tectonic forces that form the Himalayas. During excavation, engineers encountered repeated collapses, severe rock deformation, and intense ground pressure, requiring constant adaptation and innovative engineering solutions. To overcome these challenges, the project brought together Japanese technical expertise and the dedication and skills of Nepali professionals. Nearly 98% of the workforce consisted of Nepali engineers, technicians, and workers, whose commitment was indispensable to the successful completion of the tunnel. Japanese experts worked closely alongside them, sharing knowledge and strengthening safety and quality management practices. The experience gained through this project will enable these engineers to play a leading role in Nepal's future infrastructure development. As Nepal's first road tunnel, this project stands not only as an important piece of infrastructure, but also as a transformational milestone in the country's transport development. The story of the Nagdunga Tunnel does not end with today's inauguration. Building on the experience gained, Nepal and Japan are launching a new technical cooperation initiative to strengthen capacity in tunnel planning, construction, operation, and maintenance. This newly approved project opens the next chapter in our partnership in this field. This year also marks the 70th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Nepal and Japan. Over the past 7 decades, our partnership has been built on mutual trust and cooperation. The Nagdunga Tunnel stands as a powerful symbol of what we can achieve together. JICA remains committed to supporting Nepal's sustainable development as a trusted partner and to further strengthening the friendship between our two countries. In closing, I would like to once again congratulate all those involved in this project. I sincerely hope that the Nagdunga Tunnel will serve the people of Nepal for generations to come in contributing to safer mobility, sustainable economic growth, and greater national resilience. Thank you very much. Dhanyabad.
Honorable Secretary of the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Dr. Tanaka, President of JICA, distinguished guests from Nepal and Japan, Member of Parliaments, mayors, and honorable contractor, engineer, and workers. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, namaste. It is a great honor for me to be with you today as we celebrate the completion of the Nagdunga Tunnel, which I believe is a true milestone in the country's infrastructure history. This inauguration is all the more meaningful as it falls in the year Japan and Nepal celebrate the 70th anniversary of its diplomatic relations. This tunnel was constructed with Japanese official development assistance in the form of yen loan, totaling approximately 22.3 billion Japanese yen, or around 21.2 billion Nepali rupees, and stands as a testament of the close and enduring partnership between our two countries. On behalf of the government and people of Japan, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on this historic day to everyone who has made an enormous contribution to this project, and to the people of Nepal who will soon be receiving economic and social benefits from this tunnel. The Nagdunga Tunnel, as Nepal's first mountain road tunnel, marks a new chapter in the nation's infrastructure history. By connecting Kathmandu with Pokhara, I believe that this tunnel will dramatically improve the movement of people and goods that were long hindered by difficult mountain terrain, making a significant contribution to improving lives of local communities and stimulating economic activities across the nation. During construction, the project faced extraordinary challenges, including significant ground movement caused by the ever-active geology of the Himalayas, as well as severe slope failures near the western portal caused by heavy rainfall. Time and again, these obstacles tested the limits of what was thought possible. Nevertheless, challenges were overcome by one, drawing on expertise accumulated in Japan through constructing and maintaining more than 15,000 tunnels across the country, and working hand in hand with Nepali engineers and workers. I'd like to express my deepest respect and heartfelt gratitude to all those who devoted themselves to this project and made this achievement possible. I hope that the technical knowledge and safety standard cultivated through this project will take roots among Nepali engineers. Now, we all are witnessing on site the completion of the Nagdunga Tunnel construction. This is a successful end of a huge task for contractors, engineers, and workers. But at the same time, another huge task begins here for the government of Nepal to ensure that this tunnel continues to deliver its full benefits to the people of Nepal well into the future. I hope and believe that the Ministry of Infrastructure Development of Nepal will develop its own operation and maintenance capabilities with the goal of maintaining this tunnel independently and sustainably for the years and decades to come. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this year, in March, a new government was formed in Nepal through democratic election. Japan sincerely hopes that Nepal, under the new administration, will accelerate its steps on the path of greater stability and prosperity, based on the broad support from the people. We hope that the Nagdunga Tunnel will serve as a strong foundation for the economic development and play a significant role in shaping a bright and promising future for Nepal. As a long-standing development partner, Japan remains committed to working closely with Nepal in various sectors and look forward to deepening that cooperation in the years ahead. Thank you very much.